Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 game. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2 game. Let's get it. 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 Let's like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. 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 Let's go. Man, I promise y'all, when my homeboy told me that information, I was like, man, no, like, because the first thing came to my mind was this. Jason got the white dude going to the V room, putting the weed in his butt, bringing it back. Now, pause. I know everybody's saying it doesn't matter as long as the weed's coming back. But the more I smoked that stuff, the more I realized that it was slightly stinky. But I'm thinking it's stinky because it's loud pack. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I know the difference between stinky, doo-doo stinky, and loud pack stinky, but it was like a mixture. It wasn't like one smell of each. It was a mixture of the smell. And it smelled like, I thought it smelled like must. Pause, man. Y'all lucky I rock with y'all and giving y'all the story. But I thought it smelled like must. Y'all ever had a loud pack that was musty, like loud? But you know, this is back in the day. I'm green to loud pack. So like, this, like, I'm thinking stinky weed is loud pack. So like, I'm like, damn, like, I'm not trying to overreact over it. You know what I mean? But I gotta tell Keith about this. But I don't want him to overreact either because he can mess the play up. I don't really want to mess the play up. I'm mad, but it's no proof to what I'm thinking. My man done told me this information, which was nuts. But at the same time, I still have to make a great decision in this move right here because there's too much money invested. It's an easy mission. Nobody on the compound was dealing with Jason. You know what I mean? So I got to make sure that this is the play right here. Like, I can't, like, you know what I mean? So I just got to make sure I'm doing the right thing. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's how I felt in that moment. I got to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So boom. I'm like, what I'm going to do with this information? What I'm going to do with this information, man? What I'm going to do with this information? Like, I really didn't know what to do with this information right here because I felt like Keith, like, he's not going to take it like how I'm going to take it. That I just found out that Jason Plug, that was a secret. It's Joe Piscopo. Joe Piscopo going to the V room, putting it in his tutor. Pause. Now, there are dudes in prison, y'all, that don't care about sending a homosexual to the visitor room because they can fit a lot of baggage in their laundry. Like, you have dudes that don't care about, like, sending homosexuals over there and they're still going to do what they're going to do with the weed. It goes down like that in penitentiary. But on Lawrenceville, like, it felt different. Like, I felt violated because, y'all, I'm feeling like even though it was none of our business who was bringing the package, like Jason should have gave us the option to feel like dudes from Lawrenceville, like, you know what I mean? Dudes is getting on from police. Dudes going to the V room, getting their own package. Dudes is doing like, it's easy to get on up there. So like, I felt like he owed us the option to tell us that, you know what I mean? That he has somebody that's bringing it in through the damn tutor. You know what I mean? So I told myself I wasn't going to overreact. And I wasn't even going to say nothing to Jason at the time. And I wasn't even going to say nothing to Keith at the time because I didn't want to overreact, y'all. I promise y'all, I didn't want to overreact. I've been selling the pod, this musty marijuana. You know what I mean? This, man, oh my God, they'll kill me. I didn't know how to deal with this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know how to deal with this right here, man. I didn't, man. So as I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I said, I'm gonna tell my man, you know what I mean? Meet me at the gym tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go holler at my man again. That's a 70 building. So boom, I send the word, tell my man, meet me in the gym. I meet him in the gym in the afternoon time. I go in the gym, I see him. You know what I mean? As soon as I see my man, I look up, I seen Joe Piscopo walking by. I see Joe Piscopo, he walking by looking crazy as shit, these tight ass jeans on, looking like a freaking psycho with a bob, goddamn it. I'm like, this nigga, I'm like, this shit crazy as hell. But he was on the low with it, so like nobody knew his business for real. So when I see my man, and we see him, my man all that, he like, he was like, man, y'all, goddamn, man. He was like, man, as soon as I found out that's what you gave me, bro, he's like, I sold the rest of that, bro. He's like, hey, niggas don't be smoking. You know what I mean? He was like, but for real, he was like, bro, the dude, the Joe Piscopo looking dude, he was like, man, listen, you know what I mean? He was like, he don't be selling nothing. I was like, yeah, so how you know? Like, I'm trying to really get to the bottom of it slightly. Like, I don't want to mess the play up, but I still got to get to the bottom of it, y'all. I have to. So I'm like, how do you know? Like, he was like, bro, listen, you know what I mean? He was like, look, he said, Joe Piscopo don't be selling nothing. You know what I mean? He said, Joe Piscopo don't be really selling nothing. He was like, but the dude that work in the gym is my man, homeboy, roommate. You know what I mean? Joe Piscopo messed with a dude in the gym. You know what I mean? He said Joe Piscopo be giving him something. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, so they pinching the package? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm thinking too. So I'm like, damn, like he be having something, like with all this madness going on, I didn't even think that they were pinching the package because he already told us he don't want nothing out the package. But they must be get the package, the 2 zips, take out an eighth, and then bag the 2 ounces up, and the rest of the weed up, which is nothing that we can do, but still they pinching the package. So I'm looking like damn, he be having shit. He was like, yeah, he'll give it to the dude in the gym. The dude in the gym will sell it to the white boys at 50 building, or he'll holler at my roommate. My roommate would come back in the cell and smoke. So he said my roommate tried to come back in the cell and smoke one night, and goddamn, we smoking the weed, and I asked him where he get it from, because the junk was super loud packed, stinky, musty, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I thought about the musty smell. God, gave me flashbacks. I'm like, it's crazy. So he like, yeah, bro, I try to, you know what I mean? He was telling me where he got it from. He got it from the gym. I'm like, you got it from where? So he was like, I already knew it probably came from Joe Piscopo. You know what I mean? He was like, man, look, I don't want no more, bro. He's like, I left that alone. He said, once dudes found out that loud pack they be smelling is Joe Piscopo loud, he said, dudes won't smoke it no more. So I'm like, damn, like, that's crazy. I said, so what makes you think Jason tied in? You know what I mean? He was like, man, Jason tied in. He said, because Jason the only one that be in the pod talking to him. He said, he said, Jason be talking to him because Jason be tutoring him. You know what I mean? He said, they always at the table every night. Like, he said, they don't go in the cell with each other and do all this stuff. He said, the dude mess with the dude. Joe Piscopo mess with the dude. He was like, but they talk all day because he be at the table when he's not in the library acting like he's tutoring the man. You know what I mean? He said, so they probably worked it out, bro. I don't know. So I'm like, wow, like, see, when you get to the bottom of stuff, you get to find out all. I'm like, dang, this is crazy right here, man. Like, how would y'all feel, man? Like, I'm feeling like this is nuts because for one, they're selling out weed. For two, he didn't tell us he got Joe Piscopo, man, homosexual, bringing his stuff in, man. Like, I felt like we should have known this, y'all. It's our business to know, y'all. What you think? Boom. I'm trying to keep my composure. I'm trying to keep my head straight because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, what we gonna do? Like, people was buying the smoke, you know what I mean? But once this cat get out the bag, like, I felt like I didn't want that smoke with nobody. And it probably do. Y'all don't understand how prison is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dudes gotta have the option to know what's going on. Like, dudes trusting dudes thinking that they official how they coming with their product. And the whole time, that's not really good product, man. You got a homosexual putting in his butt coming back from the VI, man. Like, pause. Like, I feel like I needed the option to know that to sell. You know what I mean? Before I start selling it, you know what I mean? Like, weed is weed, money is money, man. But at the same time, y'all, like, what you want me to do? I'm feeling some type of way slightly. Like, you know what I mean? I'm feeling some type of way. Like this is why. Like, I felt like he should have told us, man. So I said, you know what, man? I'm gonna just have to holler at Jason, man. I'm gonna have to holler at Jason, man, because I ain't say nothing to him through the little days and none of that. I ain't say nothing to him, so I said I'm just gonna have to holler at Jason before I holler at Keith. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I know Keith gonna overreact. I know he gonna overreact, y'all. So I said I'm gonna holler at Jason before I holler at Keith, y'all. So boom. Goddamn, we go to the class for the first period. I spot Jason. You know what I mean? Usually we'll make eye contact and we'll kick it, we'll speak, nod, anything. You know what I mean? Might come dap me up, anything. This time we didn't really make eye contact. You know what I mean? I go straight sit to the table, Keith sit down. Keith still on cloud nine because Keith making money, Keith doing his thing. He about to buy a jack off this stuff. You know what I mean? So he feeling all right. So I'm feeling some type of way at the time. So I get up and I walk over there kind of close where Jason was at, right? So I was like, I'm looking at books and shit. You know what I mean? I'm looking. I'm looking. I see Jason. I'm like, yo, Jason. He was like, what's up, Weezy? I was like, hey, look, man. Look, between us, man. I said, man, keep it 100, man. I said, look, I ain't even said nothing to Keith yet, yo. I said, but look, bro. I said, man, you already know this prison, bro. Like, stuff come out. Like, it's hard to hide things. It's hard to keep secrets. It's hard to do this and do that, bro. He was like, man, get to the point, Weezy. I was like, look, listen. Who you got bringing that package, bro? He was like, man, come on, Weezy, that's none of your business right there. We doing business. I'm the plug. I was like, no, you're not the plug. I said, you're dealing with the dude that's getting plugged, goddamn it. What are you talking about? You dealing with somebody that's getting plugged, man. He was like, what? I said, man, come on, man. I said, man, look, my man in the pod, man. He was like, who's your man? I was like, don't worry about that. I said, look, man, why you ain't tell us, man, you got Joe Piscopo bringing the package in, Jason? He was like, I was like, yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That's messed up, man. I was like, that's messed up. He was like, how is it messed up? Weezy, money is money. I said, man, listen, it's messed up because I'm in jail, so I'm trying to catch myself. I'm like, bro, it's messed up, bro, because you didn't give me the option to want to deal with that, bro. I don't be dealing with that, bro. You got me goddamn. You got me smoking marijuana that come out the tutor. Pause, bro. And like, they ain't fair to me, bro. Like, I don't gotta do that, bro. Like, Lawrenceville ain't desperate to the point where I gotta deal with somebody that gotta put it in their tutor. I don't do that. Like, what's going on? Like, he like, man, listen, man. Like, I respect what you're saying, Weezy. He was like, I respect what you're saying, man, but you said you wanted to get some fucking money, right? I was like, yeah. He said, have you been getting fucking money? I said, yeah, I've been getting money. He said, so what's the fucking problem? I was like, look, you right. I said, you right. I said, but look, though, I said, the only thing about that is, though, man, like, another thing. I said, look, how the hell he be in there selling weed? I said, where y'all be getting the same weed from? He said, it'll be the same weed. I said, man, that's the same weed my man already told me is the same weed. Stop lying, Jason. He was like, man, your man is a goddamn liar. It's not the same weed. I said, man, look, man, I ain't trying to argue with you in here. I'm not trying to argue with you in here, Jason, man. I'm just trying to figure out why'd you do it like that, bro. You treated me like I got a damn wire on or something, man. I said, man, I don't really care what you got going on. I said, but you could have told me, man, that you could goddamn have somebody bringing that through Babylon, man, through the tutor, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, he was like, man, I feel you on that. He was like, man, but still though, like, money is money though. Like, I looked at it like, if I can connect the dots, I'm gonna connect the dots. I'm like, man, look, man, shh. Well, look, I'm gonna leave you with this. I was like, I haven't told Keith that. He said, he don't know. I said, no, I haven't told him yet. I said, but look, like, I'm gonna have to tell him though, bro. I just ain't tell him yet. I'm gonna have to tell him though, because I don't want to leave him in the blind with this, bro. Anything can happen. The word can get out. Niggas on my side is bougie. Like, I don't want to have no problems behind this. So I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. I just don't know when I'm gonna tell him. He was like, man, come on, Weezy, don't fucking tell him, man. He was like, look, if you fucking tell him, he's gonna fucking kirk out. I'm gonna have to lose my job, kicking his ass. I was like, bro, you're not gonna kick Keith ass. He was like, man, he's not gonna fucking touch me behind this shit. I was like, look, it's not gonna come to that. I was like, I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna tell him no, you know what I mean? He was like, man, Weezy, come on, man, you starting shit. I was like, man, I'm not starting shit. I was like, me and bro into this play together. I was like, you started this shit by goddamn bringing drugs in through RuPaul, nigga. I said, you could have told us that this was the situation, bro, and I could have made a decision. You know what I mean? I said, everybody ain't desperate. I said, I got my own situation. I was just on break. I said, you acting like I need this situation. Like, yeah, in the time we needed it, but like you acting like this is it or the world gonna end or something, Jason. He was like, man. The lady was like, all right, everybody come back and sit down. I was like, man, look, man, I'm gonna holler at you, man. He was like, man, come on, Weezy, man. I was like, man, I'm gonna holler at you, man. I just walked away. I walked away, y'all, because honestly, like, I didn't like how the conversation went. You know what I mean? Like, the old me, I would have went ballistic immediately, just off the strength of all the lies, all the betrayal. Like, y'all might even think I'm a maniac for even all this. Like, I know a lot of people are saying, Weezy, long as the pack coming in, Weezy, what does it matter? Y'all don't understand, when the pack comes in, I smoke my pack. I smoke my pack, man. I done smoked something that came from dude, man. Do y'all understand? That's messed up, man. I wasn't feeling right about that, man. I'm like, this is wild right here, man. This man had a secret plug the whole time, man. And the whole time was Joe Piscopo, man. Like, that's messed up, man. So now I'm just trying to have to process this. And I'm trying to, like, have to deal with this. And I'm trying to figure it out, man. Because at the end of the day, man, like, it could be more money made. Or we can just walk away from this, man. Like, I'm ready to walk away. Like I'm feeling like Jason was wrong. But some people don't know how to move that way. You know what I mean? Maybe Jason was thinking everything he was doing was right. You know what I mean? Maybe he was thinking everything he was doing was right, man. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, man. So, boom. Goddamn, I didn't say nothing to Keith earlier that day. I didn't say nothing to him. Nothing. I didn't say nothing to him. We kept it regular. You know what I mean? Keeping it regular. I had sent the last bit of spoons I had over to my man on the other side. You know what I mean? Told him to get rid of that. I didn't want nothing. I didn't keep nothing. This is my word. I didn't keep nothing. Goddamn. Next thing you know, we don't stand by for child. The lady in the booth that's working, I'm cool with her. You know what I mean? I look at her, I was like, look, come to the intercom. She came to the joint, hit the button. I was like, look, man, I need to shoot the 31 part real quick. She was like, for what? I was like, I'm just gonna go over there. And then when they leave for chow, I'm gonna go to chow with them. So it's gonna be smooth. She was like, I got you. Boom, she let me out. I get the 31 part. I go to my man's cell. I go to my other man's cell. When I walk in my man's cell, Keith is in there. So when I get in there, I see my man. So I'm trying to tiptoe around it. And then, like, you know what I mean? I come over there to get some weed, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, because I can't smoke that stuff no more, man. I can't smoke that other stuff no more. So I go to my man. I'm like, yo. I said, bro, sell me a spoon, bro. He was like, a spoon? Don't you got some weed? I'm like, and Keith was like, yeah, you got some weed, right, Weezy? I'm like, yeah, I got some weed, but I don't want to smoke that weed. He was like, you don't want to smoke that weed, bro. There's some gas. What do you mean you don't want to smoke this weed? I'm like, bro, I don't want to smoke that weed no more. So my homeboy was like, they smoking it now. He was like, we smoking it now. I'm like, damn, like, this shit crazy, man. I'm watching them smell it and I'm like, I couldn't take it no more. That's when I really had to come up clean. Like I had to, y'all. Like this is a mess. This was one of my crazy situations at Lawrenceville. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I wasn't feeling comfortable about this situation, y'all. I wasn't, man. I wasn't feeling comfortable about this, man. So I had to come clean, man. I said, bro, listen. I said, look, bro. I said, look. I looked at my old man. I said, yo, don't say nothing about this. Like, what's up? He's still smoking this stinky weed. I'm like, it's crazy. I sit down on the boss. I'm like, yo. I said, Keith, look. I said, bro, I found out who Jason Plug was, bro. He was like, for real? He was like, who? The lady in the library. I'm like, hell nah. He was like, who the CEO that be working the library? I'm like, hell nah. He was like, what the CEO that be working 70 building? I'm like, hell nah. He was like, who is it then? I said, bro, you remember when he told us he was getting it on Saturday? I said, him getting it from the VI didn't cross your brain? He was like, he ain't going no VI getting that nigga Jason ain't going no VI. He from California. I'm like, he ain't going to get it. He was like, oh, somebody going to get it from in the VI. I'm like, yeah, bro. He was like, who? I said, bro, Joe Piscopo, bro. He was like, Joe Piscopo? I said, man, that's what they called the nigga in 70 building, bro. He was like, who the hell is Joe Piscopo? I said, bro, that white dude, the white dude that's a boy that be working property or he work property or laundry. He work one of the two. But you'll see him pushing the cart. I said, that white dude that got the bob, bro, all the earrings and all that. He was like, he bringing it. I'm like, yeah. He was like, he was like, how he bringing it? I'm like, shh. Man, I was like, man, my man told me, man, dude going to V1 putting that shit in his tutor, bro. He was like, man, yo, man, you got to be joking, bro. He was like, you got to be joking, bro. He said, I don't never smoke behind a nigga that be going to put it in the damn butt, bro. I don't do that, bro. He was like, say word. I was like, bro, word, bro. I was like, look. I was like, man, at first I couldn't prove it. You know what I mean? I was like, I couldn't prove it. My man, he tell me that, goddamn, the nigga on that, the dude, Joe Piscopo, I had sent my man some weed. And I was like, Joe Piscopo had the same weed. And he told me that he don't smoke that weed. You know what I mean? He was like, niggas in they pod don't smoke that weed if that weed pop up because they know Joe Piscopo bringing it from the VI. You know what I mean? He was like, it's on the low. And he was like, Jason be tutoring the nigga. So Jason always talking to the white dude. He was like, Jason don't mess around that he know of. You know what I mean? He was like, but he's always talking to Joe Piscopo. So he like, Jason knew about this shit, man. Goddamn, he was like, goddamn, they got the same weed. He was like, how the fuck they got the same weed? I was like, yo, my man say nigga be having the same musty ass weed, so them niggas going in the weed, everything. I'm like, man, he was like, yo, man. He was like, yo, goddamn. He was like, man, I'm gonna fuck that nigga Jason up, man. I was like, nah, look. I was like, look, bro, let's do this. I was like, let's get one more package from him and buck, you know what I mean? Let's get one more package from him, buck, bro. I was like, man, fuck that. I was like, he did some. To me, I was like, that's lame. I was like, that's lame as hell, bro. I was like, man, you could kick his ass and go to the hole or maybe get kicked off Lawrenceville. Like, yeah, he need an ass whooping. I was like, but he ain't in the building with us. He didn't take nothing from us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to calm bro down a little bit. I'm like, he didn't take nothing from us. He don't owe us no money. I was like, but we always pay him on the back end. I was like, let's just get this one last 2 zips and buck on his ass. You know what I mean? I was like, let's buck on him, bro. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing for him. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing for that nigga, man. He was like, yo. He was like, that shit crazy, bro. He was like, man. So goddamn, I'm like, look, bro, for real, bro, you getting too mad about the shit. I was like, look, the nigga don't owe us, bro. I was like, man, it wasn't our business. I was like, but he's still supposed to tell us that he was messing with a boy. And the boy was bringing it. He was like, damn right, because I would have probably done it, bro. I wouldn't have done that shit, bro. I don't want nothing coming out no boy butt, bro. I was like, bro, I feel the same way. You know what I mean? I feel the same way, bro. He was like, man, goddamn. So my homeboy sitting right there, goddamn, knock, come in the door, do. Old head from Norfolk come back in, he come in the door, boom, he walk in, he like, what the hell y'all doing? My homeboy like, we smoking. They passing the weed. So they passing the weed, I said, I smacked it out of his goddamn head. He was like, man, what the hell you doing? I was like, bro, don't smoke that shit, man. Goddamn. He looked at goddamn Keith. He was like, what's up? Keith was like, man, don't smoke that shit, bro. He was like, why? I was like, look, bro, let me ask you a question. I said, would you feel some type of way if you had a route with somebody and the dude that you getting the drugs from, you know what I mean, that's getting the drugs in, and would you be mad if he didn't tell you that he was getting it in from a homosexual, put it in his butt? He was like, he thought about it. He was like, he a little older than us, been down a little longer. He was like, that's a good question, Ace. It's a damn good question right there. He was like, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It don't matter where it come from. It's gonna sell anyway. It's gonna sell any goddamn way. So it don't matter where it come from. Niggas that want gay was putting it in their butt, bringing it through the VI Ace. So goddamn, that shit don't matter. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I said, man, Keith wanna kill this nigga behind me, man. I'm telling Keith, he was like, now, if he ain't give you the option to let you know that what the play was, then that's messed up. But still though, like, I would keep getting money. That's what I would do. So I'm like, I said, man, Keith wanna kill this nigga, man. Keith wanna kill this nigga, man. Like, behind this shit, I'm like, look, motherfucking, I'm telling bro, like tell him, bro. Like, he was like, man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Keith. God damn it, keep it ball rolling. I said, bro, I told him we gonna get one more time in buck. You know what I mean? We be paying him $500 on the back end when we get on. I said, we gonna get that in buck. You know what I mean? God damn, he was like, I mean, y'all gonna fuck the play up. I was like, man, we gonna have to. I was like, I don't want no more of that weed, Ace. I don't want no more of that weed, bro. I'm done with that weed. I can't smoke that weed no more. I don't even want to sell that weed no more. I'm trying to keep this on the low for people start finding out, oh, Weezy them had that. No, I don't want my name and nothing like that, y'all. So Keith still like, man, I hear y'all, man. I'm gone. Keith dipped and they left out. Yeah, man, my homeboy, he's still smoking the weed. He a maniac. He like, man, shit, man. He was like, man, it was weed, bro. Like, you know, I'm like, pause. I was like, yo, man, some other homeboy talking to me. He like, bro, listen, don't let that nigga crash out. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm like, you holler at him in your part. I was like, you know what I mean? We went to Child and 8. Goddamn, you know what I mean? Kicked it for a little bit more, man. I went back to the pod. But like, the same time though, y'all, like, I can understand where Keith coming from, man. Like, that's a violation, y'all. The dude violate, man. The Jason violate, man. Like, I really think he violated, man. I think he violated, man. Like, you gotta give me an option, man. You gonna give me some stinky weed, man. It's really stinky, man. It ain't the loud pat, man. It's the other thing, man. Like, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy situation, y'all. So, boom. Goddamn. Keith like, man, you know what I mean? Holler at this nigga. I'm like, nah, don't say nothing to him, man. He's like, nah, I just really want it. I'm like, nah, don't say nothing. I was like, bro, listen. Let's put the play together and buck, bro. That's all we gotta do. Just put this play together and just buck, bro. That's all we have to do. It's not an easy job. Let's just goddamn put the play together and buck, bro. I was like, we can't show signs. I didn't even tell him I hollered, you know what I mean? But I was like, we can't show signs of hostility, you know what I mean? I was like, matter of fact, I said, bro, don't even show signs like you even know anything about this or it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro. He was like, man, all right, man. All right, man. You know what I mean? So we get in class, you know what I mean? Chasing up this regular jump. He ain't come over there and holler at us, though I know he feeling guilty, so I keep pinning it, you know what I mean? Keep like, he ain't come over here and holler at us. I'm like, yeah, nigga feeling guilty slightly. I ain't telling him I holler at him and shit. He like, yeah, nigga feeling guilty. I'm like, shit, crazy. He finally come over there. He was like, what's up, fellas? He was like, what's up? What you doing? Jason, man, what's good with you, man? He like, yeah, man, you know, just taking it one day at a time, man. What's the word? I was like, look, goddamn. I was like, look, man, you trying to put a play together, man, for the weekend. What's good? I was like, look, my people's already ready. I was like, I already sent them the $300. They already waiting. All your people's got to do is just call Keith peoples and everything's a go. You know what I mean? He was like, all right, we can do that. I was like, all right, that's what's up. I got them up. He walked away. He walked over a little bit ahead of me. He got my attention. I was looking around. I seen him. He was like, got up. Keith seen me get up and go over there and talk to him. So I go over there, what's up? He like, hey, look, Weezy, man, they talking low as a bitch. They got the movie playing in the background, the Surf Save movie. He like, hey, look, Weezy, man. He was like, look, fucking Keith, no. I was like, nah, Keith don't know. I ain't tell him, bro. I ain't tell him yet. So I'm gonna tell him though, but I haven't told him yet. He was like, man, cause look, man, I don't want to be blindsided about shit, man. We're gonna do business. Let's do fucking business, Weezy, man. He was like, look, you want some more of that fucking weed, man? He's coming in. It doesn't matter how it comes in. He said the motherfucker can bring it in from his mouth. It still can come the fuck in. What's the problem here, Weezy? Do you still want it or what? I was like, look, yeah, I want it, bro. I was like, what's the most I could get? He was like, just 2 ounces, man. Just 2 ounces, like I told you, man. No more than that. Just 2 ounces. I'm saying in my head, yeah, because Joe Piscopo putting it in his damn tutor. God damn it. I'm like, all right, look, everything will go, bro. Like, we're going to do business. I ain't smoking that shit no more. I'm just going to sell it. He was like, why you think I don't smoke weed? I don't trust no fucking weed. That's why I don't smoke weed. I'm like, yeah, all right, nigga. Yeah, I bet you don't, nigga. At least you got the heads up. But I'm like, all right, look, bro, everything's a go. You know what I mean? Keith don't know about this shit. I'm not trying to fuck the play up with what's going on. This is why we're going to do it. So he like, boom, that's a bet. So I go back to the table, get the cake with Keith, let him know everything's a go. I was like, look, I paid the $300. I was like, but look, we're gonna go half on the $500. I was like, but goddamn, you gotta give me my half of my $300 back for paying the upfront $300 that he gonna keep the 300. I was like, but we gonna buck on him for the 5. You know what I mean? He was like, I wanna still beat that nigga ass though, Weezy, man. He was like, man, that's disrespectful. Like, I'm gonna be carrying niggas up here, Weezy, man. He was like, that's disrespectful how dude did, though. Like, that's disrespectful as a bitch. I'm like, yeah, he wrong, all that, da, 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 da. But look, bro, let's get these 2 zips first, bro. Like, let's make this shit, man. Make sure the people's ready. Let's make this happen. He was like, all right, so bet. Made it happen. You know what I mean? We already had it in our mind that we just was gonna sell it again. We weren't gonna smoke nothing. You know what I mean? And that was gonna be hard to do, but I wasn't smoking nothing that come from that damn boy. I promise y'all, man, that's my word. So, goddamn, we waited patiently. You know what I mean? Goddamn, we seen Jason like Thursday. You know what I mean? He was like, look, everything's a go. You know what I mean? He was like, I'll see y'all on Monday. You know what I mean? So after we had class Friday, everything was good. He was like, we're gonna wait till Monday roll around. So boom, Monday roll around. Goddamn, we go to the class and shit. You know what I mean? You see, goddamn, see Jason standing in front of the library doing the same activities, just standing there. You know what I mean? Looking at us and shit when we walked up. You know what I mean? This time I was like, I'm gonna take it back. You know what I mean? I'll take it back. God damn it. You already took it back all the damn times, Keith. I'm taking it back to the building this time. God damn it. So I waited outside with him. You know what I mean? He handed it to me. I grabbed it. I'm like, ugh. When I put it in my pocket, I promise y'all the noise of that went through my mind. I'm like, I put it in my pocket. Make sure I wash these jeans. Got down. I was like, all right, I'm gone, bro. I got them up, I peeled, you know what I mean? I went back to the building. It's my word, I already had 2 latex gloves waiting. Got them joints. I was like, open that joint up. Yeah. That's the noise I was making. I was like, yeah. That joint drop. The weed pause. I'm like, right, the weed, took the gloves off. I get everything right for Keith, you know what I mean? By the time Keith came back from school, from class, I had everything right. He come to the joint, I'm like, oh, look, here you go, boom, I gave him the zip. I'm like, look, I said, bro, we bucking on dude, so you know we're gonna see dude in class, like, you know what I mean? He was like, yeah, you know, we usually give him his money like on Wednesday, you know what I mean? He was like, after Wednesday, he gonna know he ain't getting paid, he gonna know why. I'm like, basically, you know what I mean? Basically, goddamn it, that's word, basically. So, goddamn. We go to the goddamn class the first day, you know what I mean, on the Tuesday, you know what I mean? Goddamn, we see him in there, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? He was like, y'all don't look high. Goddamn, Keith looked at him like, I was like, bro, what you mean we don't look high, bro? That's supposed to be some type of sick joke? He was like, no, I'm just saying, like, everything's going good over there. I'm like, bro, everything always go good, bro. You ever had a problem with the money, anything like that? He was like, no, the money is not the problem. Like, you know, I'm just making sure everything is smooth, man. What's wrong with that, Weezy? I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with that. So he probably caught my drift a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, you talk about, bro. So, you know what I mean? He peeled off, you know what I mean? So Wednesday came, you know what I mean? Wednesday came, we go back to class again. It's the morning time, we in there. We ain't saying that he ain't come over there. He made his way over to us a little bit. You know, usually I'll pull up and be like, yo, Jason, slide them numbers. This time, I ain't say nothing to him. Keith ain't say nothing to him. He walked up. He was like, hey, Weezy, everything good? I was like, yeah, everything good. What's up? He was like, no, I was just asking because you know you haven't paid me yet. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, bro, like, you know what I mean? I was like, what I'm waiting on, gonna take another second. I was like, I got you this week, though, you know what I mean? You already know you good. He was like, no, he used the Wednesday, so I seen his walk away the whole time. Keith just looking at him like, he walked away. Keith was like, man, that nigga ain't getting shit from me. That's what I'm telling him in his face as soon as he say something. I was like, wait a few more days, bro. I was like, wait a few more days. We have to fuck him up in this goddamn library. I said, because you know his ass is psycho. You know, he's a psycho, goddamn. So this like Thursday, you know what I mean? This Thursday and shit. Thursday roll around, we come back in there again. You know what I mean? Don't say nothing to him again. Don't say I know rap for him. Don't say nothing. Both times in class, I'm gonna say nothing. I can see his face getting redder and redder, like he's mad. And I told y'all that Jason is not. He's not a slouch. I never took him to be a slouch. He wasn't like a little dude. He wasn't like a little frail dude. He was a regular dude. Like, and he was from California. You know what I mean? Like he demand respect. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like still though, like this was different right here. This was a different situation. So I go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? I go to the bathroom. Goddamn, I'm in the joint. They had a little bathroom in there. I go to the bathroom and shit. Use the bathroom. I come back out. I see him and Keith over in the cut talking. You know what I mean? They like in the cut, the library, they talking. You know what I mean? And Keith talking and shit. Goddamn. Next thing you know, I can see Keith like, I see Keith going like this. Nigga. So I get over there. Keith is like, nah, Weezy. I was like, yo, chill, bro. Chill. People start looking at shit. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. He like, nah, Weezy. This nigga goddamn talking like we better have his money, man. He's like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell this nigga Weezy. He's like, bro, I ain't giving you shit, bro. He was like, bro, you did all that shit with the homosexual nigga. I ain't got a dime for you, bro. I was like, man, look, bro, just walk away, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't got shit for you, bro. Like, ain't nobody, bro, you're not getting a dime from me either, bro. He was like, oh, that's how y'all want to carry. That nigga swung on me. Jason swung on me, y'all. Matrix that bitch. I felt it though. That jump, weaved that bitch. Soon as I weaved that bitch, I just seen Keith coming across me. Boom! Him and Keith start rumbling. They right there in the library rumbling. I'm like this. I don't want to jump in and bank the hell out of this man. I don't want to, but I'm just seeing how it's gonna go. The library ladies looking like, oh my God, she's trying to get on the phone, the watchtower right there. So as soon as they call somebody, it's gonna be quick access to come to the library. So they in the jump. Got that lady ran out to go to the watch office. She go out there jump. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I ran that nigga. Get your, that nigga flew into the goddamn bookshelf. And they hit the bookshelf. Keith got up. Goddamn, Keith squared off. He bounced off that shit. Him and Keith got squared off. Bloop, 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 bloop. Keith goddamn jumped on his ass. I was like, oh shit. I disappeared into the cut, y'all. I was like, I got skinny. I got skinny on the ass. I disappeared on the ass. That's word. Keith had that under control, man, end of the day. But I got skinny. I disappeared into the ass. That's word. Police ran in that bitch. They were like, break it up. They broke them niggas up. Keith was like, this nigga bitch ain't even getting paid. Goddamn, they get that nigga killed. Jason up. Jason was like, motherfucker. His clothes all messed up. That nigga was like, that nigga spit at me. That nigga was like, psh. I was like, nigga, I spit back at that nigga with the handcuffs. Nigga, fuck you. Pussy ass nigga, fuck wrong with you? He mad as a bitch. He mad as hell, man. It's my word. Goddamn. Them niggas went to the hole. Man. I go back to tell niggas, man, Keith done crashed out. I said, man, we done banked the goddamn white dude, library dude. I said, I get away. I get away on some fluke shit. The lady went to go get the police. Niggas was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I was like, yeah, man. So goddamn, Keith get out the hole. They ain't too long. Keith and Jason get out the hole. You know what I mean? Both of them get out the hole. It probably was about 10 days apiece. They get out. You know what I mean? Jason seen me. First he seen me, but he on the other side of y'all. He don't got his job on, so he seen me like everybody else now do passing. So he see me. He like, hey, Weezy, can I talk to you? I was like, talk to me for what? I see him through the gate. I'm like, talk to me for what? I'm thinking he gonna spit again or something. He was like, no, don't fuck shit. I'm like, what's up? So I'm just right there. I'm like, what's up? He was like, yo, that was my bad. You know what I mean? He was like, in the hole, I told Keith that was my bad. He was like, yo, niggas fought. He was like, yo, we fought. You know what I mean? Y'all bucked, everything good. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Left it alone. That joint was a wrap. But from that day on, I felt like I had to watch him. Y'all. But that man was selling us some marijuana that came from Joe Piscopo Tudor. That wasn't a good move right there, and I wasn't feeling it, y'all. I felt like I should have had the option. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. I should have had the option. Keith should have had the option. Let me know. I don't want to know who, but let me know of something like that. That's all I'm saying, man. Period, man. That's how they have to go through. Like, I was in good business in my book, man. Y'all let me know, man. Like I say, it ain't gonna always be killer stories, comedy. I'm giving y'all serious situations that been happening. Like, that was a crazy situation right there, y'all. Like, some people would have probably done different things, different from what I've done, man. I want to hear about it, man. But at the end of the day, I got out, they got out the hole. After they got out the hole, every time I seen Jason, I watched him until he went home. You know what I mean? But him and Keith was on the same side. They didn't have no problem. So that jump was basically over with, y'all. But that was a crazy situation, man. And that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching as usual, man. Y'all know the count, man. I need y'all to stay out the way, man. That's all I need y'all to do, man. Stay out the way, live a great life, man. Stay out here with your kids, your mom, your family, your girl, your wife, your sister, your brother, your aunties, your cousins. Anybody that needs you, a family member needs you, man. You must not get locked up and leave them, man. Don't leave these people I'm talking about, man. Let's stay out here, man, and live the great life, man. The regular life. The regular life is normal. I'm letting you know now. Don't be scared to be normal because it's regular activity. Don't do it, man. Stay out the way. Enjoy yourself out here, man, because in prison, you're not going to be able to do none of these things. Nothing. Everything is stripped from you, man. You're going to look stupid. Everything will be stripped from you, man. So you might as well stay out the way if you can live a great life, man. Period. You already know what it is, man. But you already know what to do. This is the Thursday banger. You already know what time it is. Like, share, subscribe, and show. Let's get it. Let's go. You already know the count, man. But with that being said, I'll see y'all again, man. You already know the count, man. Stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but